Guys, welcome to my channel Dev Online. Today I'm going to create this awesome animation circle which is rounding. You can guys use in any page, any website of which is advertisement for your main templates, for your team members. You guys use this awesome effect on your website. So before we go into code, don't forget to subscribe my channel and like my videos. So let's go ahead and code. So here is I have index HTML file which is have a basic structure of HTML, and I add a Bootstrap framework here, and my style CSS is already linked with the index HTML. So let's go create here, and first of all I'm going to create here the one container. In this container we will have one row and two columns. In the row have two columns. So first column should be 4, and the second column long will be column that which is large 8. So in the first column we have to give him some heading. If you saw here, this is heading and this paragraph. So let's first work on this. So here is I'm calling heading, and here is a class which have heading. I'm calling here how is my glasses, and now the paragraph which is class have para, and for the paragraph I'm just going to go to the Lorem SPM website and copy some Lorem, some paragraphs and text which is free, you can use in anywhere. So let's see how it looks like now. If you see here, so this is how my class is and the paragraph. We have to so we have to go and make this color and this effect. So now it looks like this. In the second one we are going to create one wrapper for the circle, and let me call him center, and in this center wrapper we are going to call basically it's 3 circles. Let me show you how is 3 circles here. So if you can see here, one is circle with the dotted, one is circle with the dash, and one circle behind this picture have a one circle with the color. So we have 3 circles and 1 square. So here we going to create circle which is 1, and then circle 2 and 3 like this. So let me copy this and paste. So these are 3 circles, and now we have to create one class of square, and in this square one we have just text which is called subscribe my channel, and one we have button for the sharing which you can share somebody, and you can just select like just for the purpose of I'm calling here outline, and it's called subscribe. So we have 3 circles and we have 1 square and the text. So let's see again how it looks like now. So you can see here is because it's not styled yet. So let's go ahead and style. So for the first we are going to make the body section which is have margin which is 0%, then padding which is coming by the padding have 0, then we have a background, and the background is color for the RGB color because it's little light grayish color. So it's 41, 40 and 40, and then I'm calling here it should be important like the background, and we say text align which is center, and align items also center. So this is our body tag. If we can see here again, so you can see here is the body because margin and padding 0, so that's why is still on the up. Now our time to style the container section. This is the container, we have to style this container. So let's talk to the container, and we just need to give him for the padding from the top, and we call from the top is 15 rem. So it will become little down in the center. After this, we need to style the heading one. So for here, say container, in the container have heading, and this heading should be font, which is family sans serif going. Have a font size, which is 50 pixel I want, and then font weight, which is I need 900, and font size, font family, and then the color. Yes, so the color should be white, you can see. So this is the white color. Let me show you. So now you can see here the white color. Now we need style the paragraph here. So container dot para, the class of paragraph, and we call first, okay, color. We need a color, so I need just giving the RGB color because we little bit grayish, something like that color. So is called 13138, and then font family, which is sans serif, and font size, which have 18 pixel, and font weight, which is I need 400. So we style the paragraph. Now you can see here the paragraph looks. Now we need to style the wrapper of circle. If you know, this dot center is before the circle stop, so we need to style this center function. So I'm calling here the left. From the left should be 60% margin, and position is absolute. And after this we need to transform it basically. So transform have translate section, which is I need 50% negative and 50% negative. After this we need to define the wrapper, have how much should be height and how much will be or width of it. So here you can see 500 pixel, I'm using the size for it. And then we call the box sizing. In the box size should be border box, so we say border box. Now the second thing, we create, now have time to create the first circle one. So just going to give him dot circle one, and so now we need to define his width of the circle, which is 100% of the wrapper because it's inside in the wrapper. So we need to define 100% height and 100% width, and then border radius. So border radius, which is 50% of border radius, whatever size is come border radius 50%. Now the second thing is border. What should be the border is, so I'm not giving to the 8 pixel, which is dotted. This is the round one, dotted, and color of FF white color. And then we need some border spacing. I'm using here border spacing, and the border spacing I'm going to give him 20 pixel. The same box sizing here, which is have border box, and then font weight, which is 500, and in the rest is animation. So basically you need to give him animation name. So I'm calling here animation circle 1, which will be later defined in the keyframe when we creating going to keyframe. So I'm going to give him some 25-second linear and infinite. So this is our circle 1. So let me show you how it looks like now. So now you can see here is position absolute, and we create circle 1 is 1 2 3. Why is 2 3? Because when we copy the circle 1 here, so I never change it with the same. So let me change this 1 and 2 3. So now you can see is just only 1. But we have to change his padding and extra color. So here's a simple way. If we use in the column here and we say align self, we call him center, center, what the hell? And here align self stop. So let's see now. Now you can see it's come automatically by the Bootstrap framework. So this is our first circle. Now we have to create another circle, which is have circle 2, and this have, if you consider, we need to define his first need to define the side position. So absolute. After absolute, we need to give him some top margin, which is 25 pixel, and then left also 25, because we need to get in the same circle, going to inside in the circle. Now we need to give him some width, and the width we have to calculation for, basically because it's the same size, so the same wrapper, so the same size, we need to give him some extra calculation which work with the width and the height. So we see height, and the height also calculation have, which is 100%, and then negative 50 pixel. So this should be our height. Now we need to give him some border radius, which is 50%, and then have a border. So his border, we need to change it. So this border, I'm going to give him border, which is have a dash border and white color, which is this. After this, same like the box sizing, not so sizing, let's have a border box, and then animation. So the animation, so I say animation circle 2, which will be 25 second also, and linear also, and infinite. So we create 2 circles. We can see here now you can see 2-second circle came. Now we need to go by the third circle here, so circle 3, and so we also call the same position absolute, and then we need to give him top and left position also. So we're going to give him some 50 pixel, because we need a little bit more down and little bit also you can say from the left side. And then width calculation, so the same calculation we need to provide, but it will be little different because we need 90% of the width of this, and then minus 50 pixel. This will be for the width, and the height is same, so just calculation and 90% negative 50 pixel. After this, we need to define his border radius, the same position, because we need to give him 50% border radius around, and then his border is no border for this, so border none. We need to give him some background here. So for the background color is aquarium. If you see in the, I'm just using this color with the Visual Studio Code coming, and at the end is box sizing basically. So the box sizing is border box. So let's see, you can see here now inside another circle is came. Oh, I don't have a picture here, so I will be download the picture for you guys. I have in the other folder. dot square. Now the time of creating a square. So here is my square, and the position same is absolute. And then we need some top, which is 70 pixel. Left is 70 pixel. Then width calculation we need to have to do here. So for the width is calculation. In the calculation I'm calling him 80%, a bit of down, and then negative 40 pixel. Height should be same, and is 80%, which is 40 pixel. This border, we no need a border for this, so also border none. His border radius, not because it's square, so we don't need the border radius also. And the box sizing, which is border box. Then here we need to give him background color. So background, here is background color, and the same color need to do, which is aquamarine. And here is I need the background image basically, so the image I need to define here, background. So let me copy from my files. Where is this? So this is the picture. I'm just going to copy and paste in my folder here. Paste item. So now you guys will be see here the picture is came here. Yeah, I need to give him some URL to here, which is the same file name. Oh, sorry, I never gave him that. Okay, now. So let's see here now the picture should be came. So now you can see here the picture came, but it's not the box and not also the square. So let's see what's wrong with this. It should be, we can see here, let me calling some or 85 square. Let me check it out, my SQUARE square position absolute. Sometimes you have to think what's going on. Let's check again. Yes. Why? Basically the border background color is before the picture, that's why. So when we create the background color here, so it's come now. Now we need to give him the button style and the span style. So here square, in the square have a span item, and the span we say position, which is relative, relative. I'm just used to for the remove, that's why. So the top is 50% down, left I'm saying 0, and then text align, we have to give him text align, which is center, and align items center, and then say height. I'm calling here height is 100%. Font size, we need to give him some size to it. Size is 25 pixel. Font weight 700. Now we going to give him some color, which is RGB. Gonna use it for the little bit orange and some kind of reddish. So it's a 3 and font family, which is sans serif, and opacity, I just use opacity for clearly shown, nothing else. If you don't want to use this, opacity is totally depend on you. So in the square we have one button tick. So for the button, I'm going to call position also relative, like the same, and here with from the top you can say 55%. If you want to change the top position and the left position, you can easily describe wherever you guys want it. So like text align center and align items, which is center, height. Basically here as I'm using line height 20 pixel, line height, which is 20 pixel, font family, sans serif, and padding to the button visible padding. So padding is 10 pixel to 15 pixel. That should be the padding one, and the color for the same color using RGB, which is 248 to 43, this one. And font weight also have to define, which is 700, and give him some border. I want to give him the button have should be a little bit border, so solid, nothing like basically transparent border. In the background, you can see now we have to call text center. Let me go and align items, justify. Center, not effect. So style CSS, let me see. Text align center, item in center, left to 0. I'm just using for this now. We can see here is 35. Let me just a little bit change it to come in the center. Yes. And here is also, I'm going to give him 10%. This should be also work for now. Yeah. So we create this. Now we need to animate. So for the animation, we have to use the keyframes and the name of the animation. So animation have name, which is circle 1. If you can see here in the first circle here, animation circle 1. So here we need to define how is the circle going to be worked. So from 0%, we need to transform it, and then rotate, which is from 0 degree, and go by 100%, and then we call in transform, which is rotate 360 degree. The second animations we have the keyframe, which is animation circle 2. We need to give them opposite direction. So for the 0%, we say 0%, and here we say transform, which is rotate, and the rotate we calling here 360 degree. and then to the 100% of 0, which is transform, rotate, and 0 degree. So let's save and looks. Now you can see is rotate is working here. If you guys have any questions, please comment below. See you guys in the next video.